check, so we're happy. That's YouTube Live.
Give me 1 second. I'm ready to go on.
And is that? That's just silent.
Yeah, it's live. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm ready.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the National Gents Senior Stroke Play event for 2026. 9:20 in the morning. Play has been underway for about 50 minutes. George McGreal putting for birdie on 9, and he's hold it. Come through. Okay, guys. So we're on YouTube. So would you put that on Facebook as well? Yeah. So we are on YouTube PPY page this morning, and we have had 3 groups just gone through 9 holes. Play, anyone who was there yesterday, is way different than yesterday. No wind, greens are softer, and I'll just give you a couple updates on scores. Dylan Hudson has gone through the first 9 and 4 under par, and Mark Miller has just gone to 4 under par with a birdie and 10. Mark was 3 after 9. And then our website, you can keep up on the other scores, but I'm going to follow Mark and Dylan as both players are now 4 under. Through 9 holes. Andy Lowe was 1 under, and Tomani was 2 under. So even judging from that, you can see that the players are hitting under par already. Zoom in for you there, try and get some near shots to the green. Yeah, so what we have here in Tullamore today, different from yesterday, the 12th hole through the trees is not in play. So the traditional 12th is in play. So the lads are in that little enclosure pitching 12 before Mark and Dylan here can pitch 11. So for the traditionals, it's the standard Tullamore course. And this is the infamous 16 from yesterday, who I will show you when we get there fairly quick to see the dramas if anyone's watching from yesterday. Balls that would have ended up down here on the tee box will it happen as much today. I can't see it happening. There's more green area around here. There's more green area on this side. So we're hopeful anyway that some of the events of yesterday will not happen today. So Mark Miller, 4 under par through 10 holes. Dylan Hudson, 4 under par through 10 holes. Very impressive start. Mark throwing it into 11. And that's another very, very good pitch, which you can see in the distance is into about 4 feet for birdie. Dylan. So the wind just got up a little bit there, so Dylan stood off that. Open club face. And throws it up in the air. And that is also a fine ball too. Very, very nice pitches for a birdie. So, as I said, we might follow this group for a couple of minutes as both players have made an impressive start. And I'll get to show you the 12th hole, which you didn't see yesterday. Conditions, as I said, at the moment are good. The wind is just picking up a small bit. It's cool. So anyone who was around yesterday saw the intermediate scores: 16 under, 9 under, 5 under, or 1, 2 and 3 in positions. Today, I believe we obviously will go lower, but how low? People are talking that they can go to 27. I didn't feel that from yesterday, but I do feel it's playing easier today. And possibly, I'm thinking 24, 23 under, if the wind doesn't get up anymore. So Dylan for birdie. So I'll see how we try and keep commentary going today for you. Hopefully we'll get a few other commentators to give me relief from here. Dylan for birdie to go to -5. Oh, he's left it outside the hole. That was a great chance really to go to -5. Mark Miller. Putting now also to go to 5 under par. This is about 4 feet down the hill. Mark has said he's been practicing a lot more this year, playing on a Callanair, former national champion. Won the match play in Royston, I was there, and that's a great putt. Mark goes to 5 under through 11, and we will walk up now for your first view of the 12th hole, which from memory is mid-50s pitch, similar pitch to 11. Over, again, they say don't miss it on the left-hand side, the low left. This is the 12th hole, which was in yesterday for the intermediate, which is not in today. So, our first view of the 12th. Back a bit for you. And let's see. Mark Miller's pitch is on the way. Stay up. Yeah, that's just gone on the low side and it's kicked down, but not an easy chip now because it's quite an elevated green when you chip you up from. And now Dylan, we just go back to Dylan for you. Dylan playing out of St. Pat's in Escorty, where Glenn Fortune I think came 3rd place yesterday in the junior. Dylan Hudson, ball on the way, and that's a fine pitch, fine pitch into 3 feet beyond the hole. Good 2-ball this. They've missed 1 or 2 each, and they're still 5 and 4 under respectively. Play moving well this morning. Our first group of Andy Lowe and Anthony are flying it. They're on the 15th hole already. Second group of Jason and Mark are on 13, and this is Mark and Dylan here on 12. So again, if you could spread the word to other picture followers, we're going to try and stay on the YouTube page today, if all goes according to plan. As it can be uploaded then, and will be there forever. Whereas Facebook Live, I think we only get a 30-day window on that. Okay, Mark. Always a good chipper of the ball. Elevated green. Bit of green to work with. And has got that very, very heavy. It's a little bit clumsy and it's gone right over the green. And he'll have a tricky putt for par from there, as you can see there. I suppose it wasn't the easiest. You had to get it up and down, and it just got away in him. Just quickly turn to the 16th hole because I have Andy Lowe pitching it here. I just want to show you how it reacts to. This is the first pitch off the day to this hole. Right, Andy. Let's see what the story is. And that has stayed on the green of the backside. You might see it. It's probably a long way away for you. There. Yesterday that could have gone down. Let's scan back to Mark. And Mark's hold on. He gives a bit of a clenched fist. Great save. And so I will keep doing this now. Just want to show you Anthony Mahoney pitching the 16th as well. Just again give you an idea of how it will react. He's gone on the right side and he has kicked the bank, and that is yesterday that would have gone down further. That is there, you can see the ball there maybe possibly. That could have gone onto the bottom to the fence there yesterday, so too bad. And we will go back to Dylan for his birdie. Dylan's hold that. We've gone to 5 under. So, got 2, got 3. Both players -5. Jason Narkin is on the 14th. Sorry about my camera work. Just get back a bit. Maybe still out. So, Jason, tricky shot. He's going from here to the green here. He's gone right to the 14th. And that just did not make it. And is in the first cut. Mark also has a tricky chip. 14th, a tough hole. So Mark Gibney from Trim. And that needs to release as well. And that's a good feet short. As I said, that lovely ball into 11. No, it'll hold. It will hold, or it won't. It's fall. It's 12. Sorry, it's rolled out off the green. Jason Larkin for par. Oh, it's a bogey for Jason on 14th. If the conditions don't get any worse, I can see bogeys really setting you back a bit. So Mark Gibney is this for par and directly in his line. And he's hold it. Good putt for Mark. He'll take his 3 on that one. Jason to tap in for his 4. And he's all that. So they'll make their way to the 15th tee box. And we will come to the 13th, the hole in the corner. One ball really close over there and one ball to the right. And I think Dylan Hudson has hit another very, very good ball into 13. Chance to go to -6 from what I believe. I'll confirm those scores when I might ask him if they get up to 15 here. But he looks very close. Mark Miller has a chip. He was a little bit clumsy with the one he had on the last hole. So let's zoom in there and see, can he do, it looks a bit easier than the one he had on 12. And he's done well, yeah, he's left that dead. Okay, Mark, from my calculation, will remain at -5. Dylan, now back then, notoriously plays harder in Tullamore. He played way harder yesterday. So Dylan Hudson has a putt for birdie. Hit some very good pitches from what I've since I started following him there. And did miss a good chance on 11, but this is for birdie. And he sold that. That was only a couple of feet. Great birdie. I believe he's gone to -6. Mark Miller to tidy up for his par. So we'll stay with this group as both players are playing very well. Come to the difficult. I really find the last 5 holes at Tullamore are extremely challenging. 14, very, very small green, awkward line to get to it, surrounded by banks here and there. As you saw, Jason just bogeyed it there when he went too far left, went down the hill, halfway down the hill. Let's see what these two can do. Actually, our winner yesterday in the interview, Darren McDonough, hit 2 super balls in here in the second round and the playoff to a couple of feet for 2 birdies. Okay, so Dylan Hudson pitching 14, 44 meters approximately. And he's thrown up a lovely ball, and that's good. Hit the bank and it's gone there, but 10-footer for birdie. One of our players, say Chris Scannell, come here to have a view. Say hi, Chris. Chris saying out to everyone. So Chris is playing in a while. Now Mark Miller, similar pitch. Small target. And Mark, is he up? Now that got a worse kick, but still, Mark showing emotion, which is always a good thing. Keep himself going, but he was a bit short, and that's kicked down. But again, not as much as it was going yesterday. Of the two, Dylan's pitching has been really, really good, and Mark hasn't gone too far. So Mark is here. So he's given himself a couple of chips now in the last that have been all a little bit challenging. As you remember, left on 11, which was tricky. Left on 12, right on 13, and now again, right on 14. And this chip needs a bit of consideration because you have to get it up and then you have to stop it quick enough by the hole. But possibly I would use the fringe myself. Fortunately, Mark has got under that. In the world, do we call it a fluff shot? He tried. See, it was difficult because you did have to get it up and then stop it quick because you had loads of green to play with. This is obviously an easier chip from here. And Marcus could be, and again you can see how that ball even checked up beyond the hole. I know it's gone 3 feet, but just watching Mark Gibney bringing the ball back on the 16th green, and yeah, fine. And again, I've seen Dylan Melia yesterday. Went down to the ball on the green and went down to the bottom of the 17 tee box. But Mark is in the first cut, so it is holding better. Dylan for birdie. yeah, that 16 is playing fine. Jason Hagen just hit a ball onto the green there, and it held on the lower side. So any seniors watching, it's a different ball game. Dylan, has he hit it? Has he hit it? Oh, he did it. Well hit it. Lovely putt. Just broke low on the low side, and Dylan will mark. Mark for bogey. Had to move to the side. Mark drops back to 4 under par. And Dylan tidies up to remain at 6 under. They'll make their way to the 15th, and I'll make my way to the bench here and give you a Xena overview of the 16th hole above, and then the bottom of the 15th, and I'll just check up some more scores for you as I zoom in here to the lads on the 16th hole. Sorry. We are getting a tripod in a few minutes, hopefully. Our man Frank Deneen should be bringing that one here. So, I'm just checking scores on the other one. And I'll zoom over here. Dylan's pitch on the way to 15. And he's gone too high. He's hit the bank. He's gone into the gur. So again, anyone played yesterday, see the gur down here? That's a free drop from the gur to the drop zone there. So it's not a penalty drop, it's a free drop. Just went too high in that pitch. And the switch from Mark's pitch to the 15th hole. Marcus hit a super pitch into a couple of feet. Stay there. Well, it's into the first cut fringe there, see? And it landed by the flag and moved there. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to give you a rundown of scores after 9 because I have a new 2-hole I'll be following. DJ Lynch 2 over after 9, Owen Elwood 1 over after 9, Keir Redmond even par, Mark Gibney 1 under, John Kelly 1 under, Jason Larkin 1 under, Low 1 under, Michael Farrell 2 under, Anthony Manley 2 under, Mark Miller was 3, George McGreal 3, Dylan was 4, and here's the 2-ball that we're going to start following. Dahi Sexton was 5 after 9, as was Michael Ahern 5 after 9, and just what luck would have it, they are on the 11th. And this is Michael for birdie. So 5 after 9, so scoring getting better. Obviously I didn't see what happened on 10. But this is Michael for birdie. And he's also holed that one. Dahi, this is for par because I did see Dahi was short right, so he chipped to here. So, these two have made a very impressive start. I will keep an eye over on Dylan, who was 6 after 14, Mark 4 after 14. So again, the scoring is remarkably different to yesterday, but it is remarkably different conditions. Dahi has held his par. Dahi just recently won the Bruff Scratch Cup, is also on the Cork team. Solid performer. Yet to win a national title, but has a lot of other wins to his belt. So, as we said, Michael Ahern Lucan Pitchumba Club will have the honour in this one. Michael also, formerly from Cork years and years ago, living in Dublin a long time now, and he's gone in there pitching the 12. So I have everything for you except their 10th hole. But I can see Ailish Sexton, his wife coming up here, so she will tell me what happened on 10. So Michael is at least 6 under, Dahi's at least 5 under. And they are pitching there to this one. This is the 12th hole. So Michael must be feeling good too. Where he is at the moment. Keeps his head very still on the pitch. And is it another great ball? The yellow ball's into about 3 feet. George McGreen looked in a good putt there in 14. Okay, so we'll zoom back to Tahi Sexton. Tahi now pitching at -5 at least. Throwing the ball up lovely in the air. And that's another excellent pitch, just released a little bit out the back to about 10 feet. And they are both here with birdie putts. What did they get? 10. Yeah. 7. 6-5. So yeah, as we said, Michael Ahern is 6 and Dahi Sexton is 5, and they both have birdie putts on number 12. Made an impressive start. So Dahi just nothing moving on the side. Going down one as the old hole is in his line. Interesting point just in the intermediate. Something similar happened when we were asked for a ruling, but as John Manning said to me, once your partner agrees with you on that, there's no need to be calling a referee in. Keep the pace of play moving. Both lads are, so he's again done the right way. He's lining up with a 3 in the distance or something equivalent. He's always competitive. Anytime he tees off, he's always thereabouts in these major tournaments. But it's so important to get a good start here and not to leave the field get away from you and be chasing. So 5 under. That's for birdie. Played it outside. You could see him putting it outside there actually, because it was obviously there was a break in it, and he will mark that for his 3. And Michael has a chance to go to -7. And we're just going to attach the phone there to a tripod, so it might be a bit dizzy. I'm sticking with John Walsh as my winner, and especially the way conditions are now, I'm still sticking with JJ. So let's see what the field can post. So Michael Ahern to go to -7. Taking his time, and he's left it on the low side. That was a good chance. That was a good chance. Do you notice with a lot of these top players, it's when to make the move. You get yourself, in a good position 5 or 6, but it's to move on to the 7, 8s, 9s. And we just went back to John Kelly and Keith Redmond on 14. Both both putting for birdie. Keith was a level par after 9. And John is 1 under after 9. Keith just left it outside the hole and he will tap in for par. John from Garvin, our junior match play winner from early last year, but has moved on so much since then, playing off 1 now in the senior ranks. Member of the Kildare team, plays a phenomenal amount of pitch and putt from Scratch Cup to Scratch Cup. Anywhere he's in Leinster, you'll meet him. That's for birdie. For the camera. And it's a grade 2. Grade 2. And now, Mark, will we attach this?
Yep.
Yeah. Mark Hogan is going to attach that now for you. It's 5 stand up to them. Good start here. You playing the corner garden? Full time productions were there.
Yeah.
On Sunday, yeah. Are you in senior now?
Yeah.
Of course.
Are you going down just on the Sunday or are you going on Saturday?
I'll probably just go down to
The last 2 ball.
Yeah. Just keep it straight.
I've never seen before. Yeah.
It's bad.
I heard if the weather's bad though, it's like very
It's
tough.
on the Garvin's on the beach. Oh, it's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely, Mark. That's a place to go for a game.
You need a win there.
I've got a skirt on.
So, we're going to follow up to 13. We have a tripod now, so things hopefully will save my hand. Michael has gone off the back in 13. So Di is now pitching 13. I'm going to make my way over towards them. Keith Redmond had a bit of an expletive there for you. Dahi's thrown it into, it's just full off the side of 13. 13, I've always feel as a hole, 2 hole, but if you're short, you'll catch that bank and you will end up going off the back of it. Zoom in there for you. So, good 2 ball this, 6-5. Michael Hearn in the lead on it. Oh, thanks, Blitz. I'd appreciate actually Anthony Mahoney has finished -5 for 18. Yeah, the deal with the 12th was it was in for the intermediates yesterday, the one through the trees, the 44-metre pitch, and again, powers above me in the chain. I've taken it out today and they've put in the traditional 12th, which anyone who played Tullamore and Scratch Cups, the one as you saw in there in the commentary along the side there, that's the one that's in today. Again, I'm not 100% sure on the reasoning behind it. Michael has rolled that up to about 4 feet. It's just this back 9, you could feel that you'd want to still be making a small bit of progress, and like if you can post an 8 under for 18, I think it'd be a really good opening round. But if you stick on the 5 and you double that 10, I think you could be well off the pace. These players, if you're serious out here to win it, I think you need to be posting maybe a pair of 8s, Dahi, and that's also short. He'll tap in. He'll remain 5 under. As I said, Dahi was 5 under through 9, has parred the next 4. So you do need to, I believe, move on, but the back 9 is always harder in Tullamore. So Michael Ahern from Lucan will look to tap in his par. And a lot of players now beginning their rounds. So play will be on here all day. Playoff approximately 5:30. Last after the session about 2:24. 1:28, yeah. We can hold that, and they'll approach up here to 14. The difficult hole. You just see it here. A bank there over the green, 44-minute pitch, and again breaking down the sides. And it's a very small target for such a difficult pitch. And we will steady the ship for you, hopefully. So, Michael's still with the honour as the players have parred the last couple. Michael playing out at the Lucan Pitching Book Club, as I was saying. Has had a good few scores this year. Scratch Cup, I have to be right in that. And too bad thing. That's just got a small bit big here. Not too bad at all. And in the green patch, and a little chip back to there. Yeah, maybe. So Dahi now at his pitch. Dahi is a player who's been used to scoring well. That's a super pitch. That's one of the best shots you'll see into 14. Thanks, Mark. It's much better. Dahi just up the hill. Really good shot. So you have.
Don't any 18-hole scores.
I got the lead.
Got them, did you?
Yeah, Anthony Manny -5. Anything else for you?
Jason Larkin -2. Andy Lowe -1, and Mark Gibney level. That's what's in so far.
So we have a couple more there. So Mark Gibney level through 18. Anthony Manny is -5 from St. Bridget's. Been playing well on the Kildare team this year. Jason Larkin -2. So we have players through 18 already. And Michael with the putter here, just going through a little bit of rough, and then the first cut, and then a release to the green. Michael's pulling. Yeah. Untied it up, and he will tap in the first par. Now, important putt, I feel this, not to go to -6. Just there's what you can see yourself straight in front of you. What's left for Dahi? For birdie. Yeah, that's hammered in. Positive putt. -6. Good play. And they'll make their way to the 15th hole. Just a few updates on scores for you. Justin McKeown 200 through 9 that you mightn't have heard of. George Beersey 100 through 9. Darren O'Connell, local man, has a level par through 9. Has done so much work on this course. And then a couple of lads struggling a bit. Alan Hand on 3 over after 9. Tim Crow 3 over after 9. Frank O'Donoghue, former Renner, 2 over after 9. So. fringe in the back of 15, not a bad ball. And there's a lovely shotgun in there. This is the DJ Lynch group. That's Owen Airwood is to there. And this is DJ Lynch Tip Hills pitching into the 14th now. And that's a super shot from DJ. Knocks it into what? Putt. So, got nice two lovely balls there on the lads. But I think we'll keep going with Dahi and Michael Group as both players are 6 under par and both players are playing well. Two great shots of the camera, lads. Yeah, sorry. I'll keep going with you there. So, two great shots into 14. We just see can they make their birdies. And then we'll follow up to 15. So, conditions really, guys, are absolutely perfect. There's not a wind here. I think the intermediates would be envious of such conditions. Great birdie. And DJ had no problem with that one. 2 2s and 14. And we'll make our way to 15. Michael Ahern chipping from the back in the distance. You can see it, and he's giving himself a few feet now, all the same. He's in the back cut. So walking towards it. I'll keep talking to you. And then show you 16, 17, 18 and bring these lads home with me. So, there you have Dahi Sexton, 6 under. Back at 15, has made a nice start to this pitch and putt round. And he has left it maybe 2.5 feet below the hole, but it looks safe enough. So the two lads will be putting for the par. So looking at the scores through 9. Again, 22 was the best for 9. You'll find those scores higher on the back. So Michael Ahern with this yellow ball. Putting for par, and he's got it. He remains -6 under. Okay. Dahi now with his, just tidying up for his par. And then they'll come to the 16th. And he's hold it. And I'm going to move down here. So there's a 16th hole for you in all its glory. 48-meter pitch over to the green here. And you can see Paddy Kelly, the referee. We have a couple of referees today. Paddy Kelly, our former Irish manager from the Trim, and Mark Johan from Bandon, former PPI president. He clips it lovely. And stay. Yeah, that's okay. That's in the green patch, just short right of the green. Possibly these players have seen from the recordings yesterday how difficult it was. But there definitely was a chance that would have gone down the hill yesterday. Michael. at his pitch. And that stays on the green. Again, you can see it moving, but that would have gone down the hill yesterday. Because you can see the green around the green, which a little bit of rain has helped with. Cleary in the background playing 12, playing 11, sorry. So James is just going to pitch before Dahi will take his pot. James. Left it. Good 6 feet short. Michael has alters the putter, the hill, and it's kind of into the pin, so it should be okay. Actually, lads, we have our first player to 7 under par. 7 under 47. But opening round for Mark, so I believe that he must be birdie 3 holes. 5 coming in. 4 coming in, actually. Tim Hudson is around 48. Like I said, well, putt I feel from Dahi now. He's 6 under par. He's a 6-foot putt for him to remain at 6 under. So, as I said, 7 under, leading on the course. Local man Anthony Galvin is from the line. Par. And he gets it. So we'll move on up here. Not too many around this morning yet, as it's early doors, only supporters. So where we stand, as he's in the clubhouse waiting for to go out again for a second round. That's 6 under for 18. And you have Michael Ahern on course, 6 under for 18. This is DJ Lynch pitching 16, and that's another cracking ball. So we saw DJ hitting 14, and we saw him pitching 16, and he's had 2 cracking balls on both of them. He has a couple under. This one's rolled down the hill. Again, it's only gone halfway down. Okay, so we'll keep going here. As you see, 2 Super Bowls into 17. That's from Michael Ahern and Dahi Saxon. You could nearly give them the 2 of them, I think. So they can go back to 7 and 6 under par, respectively. Good response from Dahi, in fairness. See them there. So walking towards it. Tommy Hanley, Garrett Walsh, through 10 holes. So, 17 holes, 64 metres, 2 great pitches. I think Dahi's first to putt for his birdie. Okay, Dahi, get that drop shot back that you had on 16. And he's got it. To 6 under. That's good. That bounce back. Michael to go to the joint lead. I know it's early days saying things like that, but sure, I suppose he is in the joint lead. To go to 7 under par and tie Mark Miller. And then we'll make our way to 18. And these lads will have a break. And then we'll pick up another 2 ball then. So the players are finishing 18 before the full time sheet for session 1 have started. So that's why there's a bit of a break in it. Waiting here on the 10th, as I see. 2 lads are pitching down 10 here. Dan Power from St. Pat's on a score. Definitely the walk of Claudia Sullivan going up the hill anyway. And again, hear the wind. Dan Powers pitching towards the 10th. Kind of a bit big and kind of ninth hole is going to be, that's into the breeze now, so it's going to be quite a challenge. So I'm trying to make my way to the 18th. So on top of the hill. Swing. And caught the bank, and that's kicked down a bit as well. Let's see what he can do tonight. Wind is visibly definitely getting up, lads. Definitely getting up. So here, that's 29. It's 10 now. See a difference, alright. Holly pitching 9. And Frank Tanini is on the course. I see him playing 7. Buddy's ball. It's fine pitch action. You see it there? A couple of feet. So again, I'm making my way to 18. And we will get our first glimpse of Frank Tanine, who was playing with Leonard O'Mara. I wonder if there's any drama from Frank early days. And I can see Michael Ahern and Dahi making their way to the 18th green in the background. 1 on 8. So I'm okay. Frank. Oh, interesting time to find Frank, lads. As he is miles off the back on 7. And he is chipping. So there's Frank. What Frank's got to do is he's got to chip from there all the way to here. Let's see what he can do. And he's chipped and he's releasing. And he's done very well. Knowing for his chipping ability. And he's knocked it into 4 feet from a different shot. You did, I'm trying to sing. He did chip that. Leonard O'Mara, left-hander, chipping up the 7th. And he's done quite well. Knocked it into a couple of feet. So, Frank, this is for par on 7. Might get a score off Frank then after this. And that's a grade 3 super tree for the back of 7. And Leonard as well, so 2 pars and 7, and they'll make their way to the 8, which I'm going to stay here. And we just watch them play 8. So 8, 38 metre pitch into the green above here. Stay up there. Archer 7. The wind is playing into the wind, so possibly it's playing easier. Body's just birding the 9th on the back. Leonard. And that's again a great come back and come on, it's going for the camera, and it stayed there. It did everything but go in. So I think we can give Leonard that 2 on 8. This is the marquee group. Way up top. Yeah, sure, I can leave that after that. Right, lads, it's freaking. I'm going to give you some up-to-date scores now as well. And he's did a great ball, so I might give him a bit of credit. We'll go over and watch him. See, can he go in 24? So really well too. A 10, I think, Mark. Yeah. Unless you're worried about funny shots. So there's Frank's ball. I missed Leonard's pitch. This is to go up 24. And that's where I'm holding that. I'm going to be gathering some. Yeah, so Michael Hearn 7 under through 18. Dahi 6 under through 18. So they must have both parred. They must have both parred 18. I'm redoing my calculation for victory, lads. I'm going back to 20 under par. 21, the wind is up. Leonard, that's a fine shot. Fine bunker shot. Kind of equidistant from the hole himself and Frank at this stage. Lovely bunker shot. Now to see if any other movers. The scores on the doors. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown, not to bore you. We'll give you a quick rundown of where we are. Tim Cole 3 over, Dan Allen Hamilton 3 over after 9. Keep Hamilton 2 over. Nicholas at 18. Hamilton 2 over. DJ Lynch 2 over. But we still see DJ making 2 birdies on the back nine. Paul Sullivan 1 under after 9 and Paul Sweeney 1 under after 9. So they just got through there. golfer that we have at the moment, guys, is Tommy Hamlin from Bruff, who's 5 under through 9 holes. Now, we've seen a few players do 5 through 9, but no one to 6 or 9. But this is Frank Deneen for birdie. Oh, yes, that's really good. 24 for 9. Frank Deneen, 3 under through 9. Happy with that. Leonard, this is for bogey. So we might watch Frank playing 10 as well, as he's making a little bit of your trying to spread the load. So again, as we said, score number 7 for 18, and Miller 7 for 18. So 4 and 7 is the best we've seen. No one's hit 8 yet. The hottest man on the course, 5 through 9. Seen a lot of players. We've seen a few players do 5 through 9. Kick on only to 6 or 7. It's harder to do the same score in the back. Focusing on the green here for Frank's pitch. Frank was short, which has kicked him into the kind of green, light green stuff there on 10. See it? He's around there, which is standard enough. He'll be putting that into the green. Leonard just bogeyed there on 9. Leonard, one of our few left-handers playing. Good pitch there, landed by the hole, and it's kicked out. Fine shot there into 9. Sure, depending on who that was. So this is the William Buckley and Darren Keogh group. One of them has a great ball into about 5 feet, and the other one just not too bad. Just chipping it off. Not sure which. So, good 2 ball coming behind here, Chris Gallagher, Stephen Shore. And then there's only 3 more groups from the Chris Gallagher for the final group of the first session. Chris playing with Carl Murphy and County. Oh, I missed that. Frank is just hold, but on 10 he's up to 4 under. Down to 4 under. He missed it. And Darren Thompson for his par. Frank is birdie 9 and 10. William for birdie after a great pitch into 9. And he's got it. Good 2. 2 on 9 from William. And so, as we make our way through, I see Stephen Shore is short on ace. I can see Stephen short on 8, just chipping up to the green. I know the wind is howling, so I might talk a bit louder if I can. William Buckley just pitching 10. Good ball into about 7 feet. So it's a top 2 ball up there now, coming down our 9. Stephen Shore, Riverdale, Chris Gallagher, Lucan. Chris just won his own Lucan Scratch Cup there.
Try and clip that on.
Yeah.
The only thing is that you're going to have to use the phone without the tripod to get this in.
Okay. I think I might do that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
My wife keeps an eye on it. Just
Would you ask her how it is? Sorry. Right. Okay, guys.
this isn't working.
So that's a bit of
Yeah, I'll try set up my other phone for now. I'd say as much as you can. The mic is down there, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So, Stephen Shore for birdie. Like that one. We're still having a few technical problems with the phone and YouTube and microphone, so it's back to me. So I'll try and talk a bit louder. Stephen for birdie. Hit it. Ah, it's a great 2 from Stephen Shore on the back of 9th. So we see some nice birdies on 9 now in the last few minutes. He rolled it well into the middle of the hole there. So, formative today is session 1 now. Everyone's on the course. Well done, Chris. Chris makes par. Then we scores. As I make your way over here. Sneak over here to the 11th. And I'm going to park the tripod and get a rest. So both Chris and Stephen are through in 2 under par for the opening 9 holes, which is solid. Solid enough. Solid. And okay, Stephen after a great birdie. Right, Stephen, it's the ball in for. And that looks a great ball from here. Yeah, that's in back of the green, good shot into about 6 feet. So you can see it there. I'll just zoom in for you. You can see it. Back of the green, putt for birdie to go to 3 under for Stephen. Chris now, his pitch. Again, the wind has kind of calmed down again. Chris, his pitch now is on the way to 10. And that's as good. Good shot too. Also giving him a decent chance of birdie. And we'll go to top of the hill and give you a chance for these two players to see can they both make it to 3 under par. And again, on the course, that was 7 under, the best score that we've seen. So we come to the top of the hill. I got our rest. Great. 2 and 7, you have that, yeah. Tommy Hanley 5 through 9. Chris and Steve both 2 under after 9. Anybody else after 9? He was. And is on.
I think he got 12.
So as we stand, there's no one. 7 under is out there. No one has come out of the pack yet to get to 8, 9, 10. Kind of like yesterday with Aaron McDonough, who, when he turned 5, had an great front line to go to 10 and really move away. It's bunched a bit at the moment. 7's good.
Saying 3 7s, 3 7s and 3 8s was going to be.
I'd be going the 3 7s. Mark was just saying 3 7s, 3 8s, 21, 24. I'm thinking the lower side of that, 20. Is that going down now, I wonder? We just see a ball on 16, which yesterday would have been down. Oh, it's going to be down today too. First count, yeah. So we're on 16 here. And it's actually the first ball we've seen go down. We might find out Tommy. 17 was 5 after 2 9. Rough contingent there. I wonder to give me an idea how. Tommy playing very much. And then I might get over myself to. I see the final group of the day on session 1. Chris Gallagher's rolled that in. Go to -3. Chris Scannell, Carl Murphy on 7, and they're the last group on session 1. So, just seen as Tommy made progress, 5 through 9. He's on here now on 17 for birdie. So it's the same with the man with the camera, probably follows you. See microphone. PPY, I suppose, finding out how we're gonna stop the wind buffering, because it hasn't been mastered yet anyway. Guard for birdie. Oh, good try. Missed on the low side, got about 3 feet beyond. Follow these 218s. I'll show you my first glimpse of 18. Tommy for birdie. Oh, it's competitive. And he's holding it in. Lovely birdie on 17 for Tommy. So again, both sections are top players. Oh, Gareth missed that. If you're getting fours, really, you are definitely going backwards. You could, maybe if one of these teams can afford one around, but you really can't be affording more than that. Oh, Card taps in for bogey. That's going to make it great across 10 here. This won't upset anyone. I'm playing 9 and on 17 as well. It could be in a bit of no man's land here. So make the climb at the moment, which I will. Here, this is good for me. Climbing up hills in Tullamore. Well, that's what I'd be doing. Well, that's what I'd be doing. Okay, we got her anyway. It's Darren Fagan pitching 9 now. Playing with John Cal. Darren, fine player. Just gone to the back. Hanging on still in the back of 9. So, John Cal. So, John, get up. John finds the bunker in 9. 25 years since John won on Stack Allen. But in the bunker here on the 9th hole.
You're covering the wind.
Okay, so I'll keep my hand there. Perfect. Okay. So John Cal. Anthony Manning. 7. So this is the first group of the morning, teed off at 8:30. Andy Lowe and Anthony Manning. Anthony was 5 under through 9. They're now pitching 7. Andy Lowe had a great win against Damien Fleming in the match playing Rock Lodge. He'd go ball there in 7. You can see it there. over the wind with my hand at the bottom. Players through 7. And now, as I said, looking to watch Tommy Handy from here. Tommy, this pitch on 18 is and off the back. It's an uphill chip, so it should be okay. So there you can see it. So, Tommy, I know we don't have a score yet, but we're hoping. So this is Tommy chipping on 18. 500 through 9 is the best I have. Again, just looking for any rough lads around. Oh, Tommy's... God, it's just hard to go forward here. Tommy is still going so well. He's stuffed that chip, hit the bank and has come back to him. This is his third shot. It's probably not any easier. If he's done well there, he'll make it 4, but it's very disappointing to bogey the last now. I might just settle down here. Okay. So everyone from the first session on the course. We'll make our way over here and get you some viewing from the top of 7th. Okay, so here we have Anthony Mahoney, 500 through 9, through 18, playing with Andy Lowe, playing the 8th. It's a great shot from Anthony Mahoney. It hits into 2 feet. So we go down here. We have Mark Miller playing with Dylan Hudson. Oh, great shot. Kimmy hits a great shot into the flag. Jason Larkin stuck. So Andy Lowe. Tricky chip shot here for the back of 8. And he's gone right through off the front of the green on 8, unfortunately for Andy. It's hard to be off the back on 8. This is chip for 3 now. Oh, this is all going a bit pear-shaped. He's there in 3 and this for 4. So, Anthony Manny for birdie on 8 after a super pitch. He's got it. Good putt. So, we're going to make our way to the back here. I'm going to try and get you some more scores now on the updates. So you can see them on the website. They're there. And just seeing it. Has anyone made some moves? Mark Gibney was about bogeyed from nowhere there on 7. Okay, so Mark and Jason will make their way to the 8th hole. Okay, sorry now for this. I'm now choosing 2 hands. I'm going to run through scores for you. As up to date as I have them. Okay, so Mark Miller, Michael Ahern, 7 under through 18. And we have 3 players on 6 under then, Dahi Sexton, Dylan Hudson and Garrett Walsh. 6 through 18, Garrett had that bogey on 17. Good ball, Jason Larkin again as it rolls back down there. Anthony Galvin, 5 under. Tommy Hanley's back 9 was 1 over par, so Tommy 5 under through 9, but 1 over in the back 9, it turned 4 under. So movers on the course, I suppose John Callis 3 under through 9. And that's really about it. Frank Deneen, as we believe, maybe has been 5 under after 12. He's actually coming down 17 now. So this is me. I'll probably trying to show you the round of applause up there. So just show you the leaders. So you can see Mark Miller, Michael Ahern, Dahi Sexton, Dylan Hudson, Gareth Walsh, Anthony Galvin, Anthony Mahoney. But no one, as of yet, can get past 7 under par. Mark now, chipping from below the 8th hole. It's going to come back to his feet, I think. Yeah, and he'll have to go again. Same shot. And it's gone in the hole. I hope you got that. So there you go. First one no good. Second one in the hole. Works out a par. Jason Larkin is this for birdie. Having stitched the hole before. I was wondering what that reflection was in the picture. Chase him for birdie. birdie and has this for par. So any seniors travelling up for the afternoon session, there's not much ahead of you at the moment. So 47 has been the best recorded round for 18 holes. So group behind here, Mark Miller, our leader. Good 2-ball. 47, 48 after 18. We're going to take that home. Mark pitching 8. How was this? Oh, it's a super pitch. Mark set that to an absolute half a foot. Super pitch. His response now. Dylan's pitch. Is it up? It surely is. And it's up too much. Now, that is a very, very lively putt down from top of the hill. Let's see what he can do with us. Super pitch there from him. So Mark just deciding what's going to happen here, I think. Still going to keep the flag in. Mark's going to tap in for the birdie. And I think the flag will come back in here. So you can see how far over Dylan's aiming to try and take the pace out of this putt. Sit. I don't know if there's much more you can do rather than holding it, but he's given himself a chance to make the par with 4 feet up the hill. Okay, shouts a 4. It's unusual in the senior. And that is a very disappointing bogey from Dylan Hudson. And we will now endeavour to follow Mark Miller and see what improvements he has made. Just wait for George McGreen to pitch, or Edward to pitch the 8th. So we have a new leader out there. Anthony Mahoney St. Bridges has gone to 8 under par, 227. Went around the front 9 there in 24. Flag. Nearly as close to Mark Miller's. George was 4 under through the first round. Good chip. Leaves it dead. I'll be happy with that. And tap that in for par, and George will tidy up for his birdie. So as I said, Anthony Mahoney, 8 under 227 from St. Bridget's Pitchable Club, is the leader on the course. Slight bit of a delay here as we have 1 9 and 2 groups on the tee box. 1 9. And we're going to make our way over the middle of the group, pitch 9. And that's Larkin giving him in front, 1 9. This is Frank Denita's knocked it onto the 18th hole here if you want to have a look at him. To about 6 feet from birdie. Then O'Barra has a chip, difficult chip. Difficult chip from Leonard here. I'm trying to keep my hand steady. Leonard's chip with a release down to the hole. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna pivot to Mark. Mark was just about to set there on 9, but players are coming up 17. And then someone walks behind him. Oh, you've still got the pitch. So I have to do my best not to put him off. So this is third time for a reset. Mark's pitch to 9. Oh, it's caught the bank at the back of the bunker. It's kicked off the back, leaving him with quite a difficult pitch back up. It's long right, long left. Dylan after that bogey on 8. That's a fine looking pitch from Dylan, surely. Yeah, that's a super shot. Super shot. He's knocked it into a couple of feet. Really fine pitch. So we'll make our way down with these players and we'll get their scores after 9 for you. And see is Mark, has he passed that 7 under par target? Round of applause there as John Kelly chips in on the 7th for 2. Now they're the balls of Jason Larkin and Mark Gibney to 10. Not too many around at the moment watching, but there's a few. Hoping for bigger numbers the afternoon and especially for the playoff. It hasn't, but he's knocked it to 3 or 4 feet anyway. Yeah, about 4 feet for par. It will be Mark's putt before Dylan goes. Change hands. and the pitch wasn't all that bad. Just got the bank at the back and kicked off. Back right, the up and down wasn't that easy. Petty, disappointed with that. Dylan, to make up for his disappointment on the 8th when he bogeyed, has this for birdie. Yes, good two. Good two. They'll make their way to the 10 tee box, having played 27 holes. So that's where Mark was at. It was a tricky chip from down here. Had to get it up. And I suppose get it to release to the hole without the chance of it running on. And we make our way to the tent. Get them updates. So Mark Miller has gone to 10 under par. He was 11 there. A new leader. Dylan's pitch to 10. Yeah, just at the back of the green and the fringe. Dylan's 1 under for that 9 holes, which puts him to 7 under par. Mark is 3 under in that 9 holes and puts him to 10 under, and our leader on the course was 11 there, but dropped a shot. It's a good pitch. Yeah, Mark's just slightly long on the left hand side. Good pitch. So we watch from the top of the tent. So it's what Mark can post now. Ah, poor Jimmy. And Marcus canned that putt, lad. So Mark Miller is back to 11 under. Can he pull something now today? Mark is a former champion and has an opportunity to go well. Dylan, this is also for birdie. Unlucky just outside the hole. So Mark Miller 11 under par on the course, 8 left, but they are very difficult. I presume you can all hear it, and they're coming up to this 11th hole now. And they'll just wait in a couple of minutes. I don't think any man's going to go through the 2 rounds here without a bogey anyway, so bonus. George McGreen now pitching the 10th hole. George, 10th hole. And yeah, go ball into about 4 feet beyond the hole. Keith Rabin in the background pitching 9 now. And Keith's ball into 9. And he's gone back long on the right hand side. So the green is clear here on 11, but the lads are leaving them pitch off through 12, I think. As you can see up here with 11 and 12, I can show you in like that. They're close together. Quite sure what's happening up here on this camera's going down towards the green on 12. Well, that's actually Chris's ball. Is that right? Yeah, Chris was playing 14, I'm guessing. He's knocked it onto the 12th green. And has just, as we do, knocked it, placed it, or dropped it, I suppose, off the green and is now chipping up to 14. And that's why the lads are waiting above. Chris is 2 under after 9. Again, tricky chip shot now. He's doing well, it's up around the green anyway, wherever it's gone. It's up towards Carl, and Chris makes his way up the hill. And Jason Larkin now will proceed to pitch 12. Jason's ball on the way to 12. And low side means down the bank. And down it goes. Anything left of 12, you're chipping. Okay, as I'm waiting, we try and get some updates for you. Not much has changed really. Jason Larkin has made a bit of a move. He's 7 under after 27. So we have Miller, Mahoney, Hudson and Larkin as our players at the moment. Frank Tadina shot a very, very good 48 in his opening round. Always there about in these championships, Frank does, or he always has something involved in them anyway, so he's there on 48. George McGreen is 5 under coming up behind us. Mark Miller's pitch into 11. Fine ball, stop dead. Let's give him a 6-foot putt for birdie. Shot Mark. Dylan Hudson, his pitch also looks good from here, and that's a super pitch as well. So there you have them. I'll see one for you. Mark's is front of the green there, and Dylan's slightly on the right, both birdie putts. So good 2-ball this. Miller 11, Hudson 7. So I think a good plan of action would be to follow this group home and see what can be posted from Mark Miller. John Cal is coming down here 16 now, playing that difficult 16, but it's not playing like it was yesterday, but it's still a big challenge. John As I said a while ago, 25 years since he won in Stackallan. And stand up and see his pitch. Oh, that's a super pitch from John Cally. He's hit it into about 3 feet with great stop. Grip it. Jim, good morning to you.
How are you, kid?
I'm good.
Are the PPI paying you well? Don't move the stream.
Not
Great ball there.
not anything. That's fine.
Yeah, you're alright. Good job.
Too, yeah.
Some ball. Yeah, watch this now. Watch this now.
No, that was stay. Remember yesterday that was down there, wasn't it?
Another one.
Yeah.
See where John's ball is on? That is the end of down there. Yeah.
So,
Spin the ball.
Mark Miller has a putt to go to 12 under.
You get it?
And can he make a move away from the pack? First bit of rain here we have coming. John Darren Fagan on 16.
Great ball, John.
And Miller has been missed and he pushes Ireland. So Mark had an opportunity there to go to 12 but stays on 11 under. 7 left. Well, thanks for the nice comments there. My hand is getting tired holding this phone, but we'll keep going as long as I can. Darren Fagan chip. Get in. Ah, great chip. You know him, Jim. Darren Fagan.
Yeah, I know, but he's originally from
John Callis is for birdie. And I will follow Mark Miller home and Dylan Hudson. Fans were saying probably the best shot we've seen into 16 here today. And Mark Miller is short, but it's in the first cut. It should be an easy par. John giving this a lot of attention. And he's got it. Good too. And he moves on to 17th. What is he reached, John?
7.
Is he?
7.
John Cass 7 through 16. So we've seen no one do 8 for 18 holes yet. Zoom back to George McGreal.
Yeah.
George's pitch. Oh, it's another good ball. He's hit some very good balls that we've had up on camera. George is 5 through 27. But we can nearly give him that one there. You can see it there. And you can hear the rain coming now, so it's all flicking sorts of weather. So I'm going to just watch John Cass pitch into 17 and I'll follow Mark Miller then. John Cass 7 under through 16. Hottest man on the course, you could say. John. Into wind and rain, plus wind. He's in another super pitch. It could go in. John Cass has gone to 8 through 17. You can give him that. There you go, guys. We have a mover. John Cal, 8 under through 17 holes. Okay, guys. You Darren Fagan, you know him, come to loud. Yeah, good player. So we're going to follow up the course here because I want to keep Mark Miller, because John will be waiting a few minutes before he goes back out. So we were giving him that 2 and 17 because he was stuck. So John Cal will be 8 under par through 17 holes. Get out of Carl Murphy and Chris Cannon's way now. Mark Miller has put for par. So I'm just going to get out of Carl's way, give them a chance. So I won't be upsetting them. Stand in by the tree. Sorry. Carl Murphy. Lovely swing. Stay there, stay there. And Carl's okay. And definitely yesterday that would have been down at the 17 tee box. Chris Callum, former stroke play winner and match play winner. Get up, get up. Chris's ball just short, so it kicked to the left. And we're just making our way to 13 to see the Miller group. Hopefully it was only a small bit of a spitty shower there. And it's calmed down a bit now. Mark must have pulled that for par because he still has the honour. I have a bit of bad news. I think Mark Miller did not have the honour at 13, and I do think he could have bogeyed 12, and he's also short right on 13. Jason sold that. Well done. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate the comments. Boys getting a bit tired now, but sure, we'll keep going as long as we can. So Mark has also missed that one. That was for birdie over there in 13. So if I'm right on 12, we are back to 10 under for Mark Miller. That's now up to see what you'll see before me, possibly. John Cal playing 18, 8 under par after 17, which is the best individual round, provided what happens at 18 for us. Dylan for birdie, and he's also missed it. And Jason, pitch in 15. Jason Smith 7 through 27. Get down. Jason has missed 15, but he's above the bank here, which leaves a treacherous shot for him. A real treacherous shot. Aaron McDonough was there yesterday. Sit down. Mark has gone big and long. So I'm gonna just plant myself here on bench at 15 to tee box and show you Mark Miller's pitch into 14. This is the 14th hole. So I can talk a bit louder here now, there's no one around me. Hope you're all enjoying the coverage. We're possibly 3 hours into it now. Yeah, 8:30, 11:30. Mark Miller is just on the back of the screen here. I do believe he's 10 under par. Again, I stand to be corrected on that. I do believe he bogeyed 12. On the course, then, as I said, you have John Cal 8 under, but you have a good few people after turning 49. But if you tell me that someone's going to do 16 under for 36 holes, I don't see it. I really don't see it. Unless John doubles up and does it again. Personally, I don't see it. I think 94 will be leading. And I'm thinking, well, like I said yesterday, maybe I said 18 you think is too low. Maybe it needs to go to 20. But I don't see this 24s and 25s that people have been saying. I don't see it. Of course, I stand to be corrected, but I suppose there's been a lot of hours here now, yesterday and today, and it's just plain tricky. Dylan for birdie. And he's up quick out of that. So will he mark or tap it in? And he'll mark. Dylan pushing it a bit. 7 under par. Cut line is more difficult to predict. Cut line definitely more predictable. Again, if I had to be a betting man, I'm thinking 103. 5 under par for top 20 players. Maybe a little bit more. This is Mark to get back to 11. He's got that one. Fair play to him. So he's had a couple of setbacks, but he's come back with 2s after the bogeys. He'll be happy with that. That's a good birdie on 14. Jason Larkin has chipped. It was impossible, really. He was high in the bank. He's chipped to the other side of the green, but it stayed up. So Dylan's missed that as well. This is just going a bit pear-shaped for Dylan because he's played well. It's just he's dropped a couple of shots and he needs to finish competently enough coming in if he hopes to make the playoff, I think. Yeah, he sold that one. So we'll come down to 15. The lads will have a bit of a break. I just might confirm with Mark that he's 11 under par. So there you have in front of us. This is Jason Larkin for bogey. And they put in the flag. Difficult 15 hole. So the stretch from Tullamore, really from 14 home is tricky. I'm just going to be quiet now. Get up. Come on. Ah, kick the other way. Mark's ball is kicked up the bank instead of left. Leaves him a tricky shot. Dylan. Get up. Get up. Oh, get it. That's it. Dylan's just gone to the back left fringe. So Mark is in the exact same place where Jason Larkin just bogeyed from. And Aaron McDonough, who I interviewed yesterday, could tell him he was there as well. It's just top of the bank on 15 where it kicks up the wrong way and it leaves you with this. I don't know how you play it, to be honest. Do you just accept to go down the bottom and give yourself the chance of the par? Or maybe these players have something else up their sleeves. Right, that's John Cana's in. Do you believe it's in? Yes, John Cana's birdied 18 as well. He shot 45 for the opening 9 holes. Okay, his second one will really absolutely make a huge difference to this because he could spread eagle this field. The superb round of pitch and putt. 45 gross. Mark Miller, hit it, hit it. There you have it, lads. Mark has got, well, that's even worse. He's gotten down the bottom. Dahi Sexton is 7 under 227, so not a brilliant 9 holes for him. Only picked up the 1. And Michael Ahern actually went backwards. He was 1 over for those 9. So that 2 ball has lost its impetus. 7 under, 5 under from 2 ball. They were that 18 holes ago. This is Mark Miller for chipping for his 3rd shot. That's a great chip, but he drops another. He drops a shot and goes back to 10. So it's really from the morning session as we stand, unless somebody else comes out of the pack. In the second round, John Cal has an opportunity to post a number that the afternoon session will all look at. 45 gross. So, and the wind is actually after dying down again, would you believe? Conditions have been changing. So, my plan would be to follow a bit of John Cal when he gets back out. So what you did see him doing anyway from my commentary there was birdie 16, 17 and the obviously birdie 18 as well, which we didn't see. But super. John stopped the ball really well, kind of 1 bounce stop. So, and he is a nice putter of the ball too. You just might get a quick glimpse of Dahi Sexton footing for birdie on 12. So Dahi, as I said, was 7 through 27. Dahi on the Cork team this year. He's hold that one. Dylan's pitch into 16. Oh, that's an excellent shot. Excellent shot. About 3 feet above the hole. Wind held it up lovely. battling hard. Marcus pitch, get up. Oh yes. It's just gone to the back of the green, but a chance for birdie. So just a little bit of trivia you might want to know. The Cork team, as we stand, I think it was named, but it's 2 from my players, which is Di and John, 3 from Collins, Owen Walsh, John Shannon and John Walsh, and Decky Freeman. I think I'm right in saying playing out of Kilworth now. So you might be saying, why aren't I saying Ray Murphy? And Brian Delaney. Well, it would take a victory today. Ray is named in the 7-hour victory today for them to get a place on that team. So, Mark just taking his care with this, going to the other side. Frank O'Donoghue pitching the 11th. Frank, former winner of this tournament also in Lucan. I'm going to guess 1988, but I would need John Manning here for that. Fine player, Frank. Not happy with that, is he? That's okay. Just gone off the back on 11. Frank not having his best day. He's a couple over par. Mark has missed that birdie putt, and he's also gone a few feet beyond. So the afternoon session is at 12:30. So my plan would be to try to keep going with it as long as I can and take a break then maybe for the afternoon. Come back for halfway through the afternoon session. I'm not sure if I have any other commentators around to give me a hand. That'd be a rough plan anyway, actually, if I got a break at lunch and then a break. Good putt. Good 2 from Dylan. I think it has about 7 or 8 under par. So I think it's 10-7 or 10-8. Alan Hanlon, and they go ball into 11, but it's bowling gone off the back. So, Mark Miller, about to pitch 17. The outside one. Just some notable scores I want to give you there. Stephen Shore turned in 49.
No.
Chris Gallagher turned in 50. Interesting when Tim Crow 3 over after 9 is now 4 under after 27. Nice bit of comeback. So move over here. Hi, Justin. All okay? How are you going now? Right. I think it could be 7 or 8. It could be about 7, you know?
Yeah.
So, decent back now. Which is not the easiest thing, easier said than done.
No, it certainly isn't. It's not the score in 9 anyway.
You'll have to slow down a bit, is it?
It is, yeah. Should be able to just need a couple of holes here.
Yeah. I think people are waiting for that one to clear before they play, like. So, where we are at the moment now, update on some scores for you. Obviously, John Cal has finished and is in the clubhouse after 18, having a bit of a break after his 45 gross. John Kelly just pitching 16 here and stay there. Yeah, it's a good putt. That's giving himself a 10-foot putt up the hill. George Spears is putting for birdie here. He's 7 under. Conditions are getting nicer again now. Sun is out. So I'm gonna Anthony Galvin and James Cleary group here coming through. Just gonna check on their scores for you, because I think both of them are doing okay. I'll just give you an update on the scores here. Can you see that? So that's, now it's a bit behind where I am. Miller 10 from 27, Cal 9, Manning 8, Dahi 7, Hudson, but I can get you a bit closer than that. Just McKeown here in front of me is 5 under. Willie Buckley 49 for the opening round. Gart Walsh, Tommy Hanley group down there 9. Well, I can tell you was Gart Walsh was 6 under through 18, so I'd be interested to see how he gets on there now. Tommy was 4 through 18. Alan Hanlon's pitching to 11. And that's a super ball. Alan's knocked it into a couple of feet on 11. There you have it. For an old time, yeah, Alan, I'm going to follow him around now. Justin.
In front, Justin.
Be good, be good. Oh, yeah. 2 fine shots of these players. Maybe I'll just go around with them. Yeah, just go around with them. Now, getting warmer now. Supporters arriving. And so we have a new leader. Anthony Galvin has gone to 12 under par, which I didn't see coming, and he's gone out in 7 under for 9. So, what a 9 holes from Anthony Galvin. And it's a great 2-ball. James Cleary has it also. James Cleary and Anthony Galvin have both shot 7 under for the opening 9 holes. It brings James to 9 and Anthony to 12. And now we will definitely have to go to this one. They are on 10 below, and I just missed it. So, Anthony Galvin, there's some 9 holes. That's from these 2 players. So, Anthony, local player, 12 under par. And he is putting this, I think. Oh, chipping, sorry. Sit. He's going to give us a little bit of a tester back. So Anthony has this for par and is our new leader and is 12 under the card. Well done. So Anthony 5.49 for the opening hole and has gone through in 20, and then now they'll approach the 11th. And absolutely super play from these 2. Must be some 9 holes for both of them shooting 7 under par. And we'll just see who has the honour as they come up here, and I'll just move back a small bit. Chip in from the back off 9 there. Oh, here's a shot for you. There's Michael Hearn, that's on 16. Right to there. So Dahi Sexton now is pitching 16 from here. So it's all beginning to warm up, literally. Dahi's pitch, get up. Would you believe he did the exact same thing in the first round? And he bogeyed this hole. Okay, so we're going to go back here. So James Cleary, 2 under after 18, 7 under for the front. James, front to the green. Chance for birdie. Back to Anthony Galvin now. He might might just wait for Dahi to chip in, and we'll just go back here to Dahi. Dahi chip in the 16. Easy, easy. Please don't go down the hill. Dahi's chip. And he is. And this could be. This could be bad news for Dahi. Anthony. 12 under par. Oh, he's kicked the bank and kicked right. Maybe I'm like, it's in the sky. Yeah, he hit the bank. James Birdie that finish. Did James Birdie 10? James Derry.
No, I don't think
He'd
so.
be on it before that, yeah. So Dahi Sexton was short right on 16 and chipped it a bit firm and has gone down the hill on 16. Anthony Galvin, our leader, has missed the 11 green on the right hand side over the bank. Has a tricky chip himself. We just stay with Dahi here. Yeah, Dahi's chipped it up, but his tournament could be. For 5. James Cleary has missed his birdie putt but taps in for par. But that was really hard to hide down with hopes of making the top 20. Ball coming up here to us in 16, and again a bit more growth than yesterday for the Inters. Check here. Yeah, Mark Miller has finished 11 under par, so he's posted a 97. Anthony Manny has posted 99. So I'm thinking that I'd have to I'll increase that cut prediction I had up to maybe 8. And we have another man on the course, Garrett Walsh. After 27, so it would be good to follow this group of Galvin, Cleary, and then Walsh behind. Then Watson finished 100. good chip, TJ. Great chip. TJ Lynch with a really, really good chip. Garrett Walton's left his pitch to 11, very short. He's 11 under par. Well short of that hole. Anthony Galvin has missed 12 on the low side. He's chipping. Oh, didn't go great. Double bogey 5. Good. So we're going to stay with these two groups. So Hanley and Walsh and Cleary players going quite well. Okay, so I'm just making my way up here without trying to disturb the players. So what I have with these four players that you can all see in front of me: Anthony Galvin minus 12, Cleary minus 9, Walsh minus 11, Hanley minus 7. All players, all on the score. And it's all dependent on how they come in, these 6 or 7 holes, how they finish. Garrett, that's a good line. Good chip, dead. Well, Mark, Anthony Galvin above is also marking, so nice to see that. Do you wanna, I can maybe zoom in, give you a chance to see two groups at once. So pity about Dahi Sexton with a 6 and 16 there, which has really curtailed his chances. Anthony's tapped in his par up there in 12. Tommy taps in there as well. And Gareth has this for par. Just left his pitch short. Gareth kind of call it heavy, but has knocked it in for par. And we'll make our way up the hill as well. 5th time climbing this hill today. Great crack. So these 4 players that we will follow these in, get these in for you. And then I suppose the other man on the course is John Cal, how he goes with the front 9. Again, I think in Tullamore that I've seen this, when you're playing the 13th hole, the other player stands top of the hill to see the ball. Tommy's pitched already. And he's hit the bank. And that's made it. Okay, it's all the way down to the bottom of the hill. And the ball, James is off the back of 13. Gareth pitching to lovely shot. Where's that gone to? Yeah. Anthony's a good ball on the back of 13 staying there. Stays there. And this is Garrett Walsh for birdie. One of the favourites there, Damien Fleming out watching. chatting to the players. So we're just going to get you to the 13th and show you the shots that they have. James Cleary off the back at 13. I can talk a bit louder here as there's not many around. Tricky chip. Seen a lot of players here. Anthony's just moving his marker to one side. He's on the green for birdie putt. And I'm just keeping an eye here on Tommy Hanley and chipping on 12. Tommy is chipped up, dead. Great chip. James. Good chip, also dead. Guard for a birdie to go to -12. Anthony birdie to go to -13. Again, going to confirm them that I'm correct. I believe I am. I didn't see Guard playing 10. Anthony beaten semi-finalist in the match play last year in Erie. Cairns, I believe. But what two superb 9 holes from Cleary and Galvin. 2020 vision. 2020. Put them right in this tournament, Anthony Galvin. And he's hold it. I believe that's 13. Clench fists from the fans here. Clench fist. We just get a look at Gart Walsh. And Gart has missed that one, so he's missed his birdie putt. And those players are going to make their way to 14. And again, I will just confirm that Anthony Galvin is 13 under par. 13 under? 13, yeah. And James 9, is it? 9, yeah. So it's 13-9 here. So 13-9, 11-7 is my 4 players I'm following. So what have I got there? Offaly, Tip, Limerick, and Dublin. So I'm giving you 4 different counties. Can't argue with me now on that. So Anthony Galvin, 13 under par, 5 holes left. Ball in the air. That's another cracking shot from Anthony Galvin. He's kicked off the fringe, and you can see it's gone here to 4 or 5 feet cross putt. Sun is out and everything. It's all happening today in Tullamore. Tommy Hanley's pitching 13 behind me. Tommy's made a great ball into 13. James Cleary, 9 under. James. And yeah, good shot into the fringe, but a good ball. It's only a couple of feet. You can see it there. I'll just make a noise too. So Anthony Galvin has a putt to go to 14 under par, which I did say about an hour ago would be leading, but now maybe I'll have to take that back. Anthony was 5 under after 18. Watch is pitching. Good ball also onto green, 13th hole for birdie. Maybe 15 feet. Well done. James makes birdie, goes to -10. Good 2 on 14. That's a great putt. Gone to 14 under par. And T. Gavin's absolutely flying. 14 under par, 9 under for this round as they go to the 15th hole. Excellent play from both these players. Calculations, Anthony's 9 under for the round. This round, James 8. So they're kind of keeping each other going and momentum. Tommy Hanley's putting for birdie over here, which he's got, keeping himself going. Right, Anthony Gavin pitched a difficult 15. Well, difficult. So 15, you do not want to miss it on the top right. Get down. Stay there. Now it's rolled down Anthony's pitch, so he missed it on the top right, but it's rolled all the way down. It's short of the gur on the bottom left. Tricky up and down. James. Get up. James, stay there. Yeah, James is okay. He's in the first cut, putting up the hill. Great shot from Gartwatch into 14. He's in a similar position to where James Cleary holds his birdie putt, but we'll follow these players down to 15th green, where Anthony Gavin has a work to do for par and to remain at 14 under par, our leader by 3 as we stand. Sorry, now I'm walking with this phone. It's bouncing on you. So there you have it. That's what Anthony has left, guys. So I think he's enough room to get that up and leave that ball run to the flag. So that's what he has. Just distracted there by someone taking his eye. Which there'll be more of that. You know, people are beginning to hear when you hear the scores are going. People start going around the leading groups. So Anthony now. Oh. He didn't like it. He's looking around. He's not happy with it. That's a pity because he'd got himself to 14 under par. And now he has the same shot again, and he might take the putter. He is changing to the putter. I heard him saying he'd be happier if he was closer to the fence, even to the gur, than where he ended up. So, is this a better option? Anthony Gavin, third shot on 15. Yeah, it's giving him. Oh, it's about 5 feet for bogey. It's a real momentum killer, this one. 27. This is Anthony for bogey. He's got as a good 4 in the end if there's such a thing. He drops one to 13 under par. Anthony is on 11, 27. It's a very impressive front end of 22. Now Anthony and James will get to play this hole. James with the honour. 13-10. So I can also pivot back to show you Magdalene's putt on this hole. You can see Magdalene in the background, I believe, putting for birdie. I just pulled it. Back up the hill here. Now, so if I just zoom back to James, pitching, 10 under par, 3 holes left. I'm going to throw a cut out there about 7 or 8 under par. God, that got an awful bounce. Surely that's not gone down. That was very unfortunate. James landed on a very hard patch. You can see a brown patch there, and it's gone down to the bottom, which was not deserved. So Anthony Galvin at 13 under. Deep. That's a good ball. So Anthony Galvin went big on 16, but they say that's the place to go. And has landed there to there, and has a straightforward enough, well, as much as straightforward can be on this one. So Alan Hanlon, you can see in the distance down there, pitching 17. Not on the left-hander. Tommy Hanley chipping at 15. James, as he makes the long walk down to the bottom of the 16th hole. Magdalene has missed the 12th green bottom short left. Crowd beginning to gather at the back of 16 now here. James is a good golfer, so maybe he has seen shots like this in golf. Very unfortunate to end up down there though, because his pitch was not that bad. It just hit a very solid power patch and got the bounce and kept going. Here's James' pitch. Yeah, he's gone aggressive, but he's gone down the other side, unfortunately. There you go. And you know, he's faced with even a worse shot. So James has ended up down here, which gives him something similar coming back. Okay, he's just thrown it in there to a couple of feet. This is actually a more difficult shot again because it's running away from you, and there's a good chance you'll end up going back down the other side. He's trying to pick a landing spot, I think, to see where to land this shot. Afternoon session starting in 10 minutes. James Cleary, third shot at 16. I think he's done well enough. What's it say, sir? Oh God. It's going to stay there. It's going to stay there. And he'll have a chip for his 4. Yeah. Got 12 behind. Can't start the second one. Oh, right. Interesting what he is. Anthony Galvin chipping from the back at 16. Yes, he's done well. A great chip. So Anthony Calvin is, you can see even I didn't think he was going to make it there, and it's rolled up a foot past the hole. And Anthony will remain at 13 under par. James has a putt for double bogey 5 here. And he's missed it, and that's really disappointing. After all the hard work at the front 9, that's a 6 for James at 16. Dahi Sexton went before him, same thing happened. Drops him back to 7 under par. And Anthony taps in and remains at 13 under par. And we move away to 17. Anthony Galvin will be pitching to the 17 to 13 under. Unconfirmed reports that John Cahill is on the 9 to 13. But we're definitely in a couple of minutes as the scores are taken at 9. Spin to John Cal here, who has hammered a putt for birdie. A good few feet past. I'll get a score update for him on for you. Anthony Galvin is pitching behind me on 17. So, Darren Fagan here from County Loud. John Cal for par. Again, unconfirmed to stay 13 under. John is the second last group on the morning session. Afternoon session should be going in a couple of minutes. He's got it. So we believe that means 13 under. So just giving the scores in. So I'm going to try and show you here is Anthony Galvin putting for birdie in the background here, behind that tree. So a bit of movement now from the gallery. Darren Fagan. You've lost it. We have a runner. We have a runner here on 10. Oh no. Okay. Oh, this could be good. Darren can't see him. Good ball, Darren. Right, lads, we're going to make our way over to 18 to see Anthony Galvin coming in. He is 14 under par. John Cal on the course, 13 under par. And I think I'm going to take a break then, as it's been a while now, and then maybe I'll just talk to the powers that be and come back possibly halfway through the afternoon session. Charge up this phone, and then you can keep yourself up to date with the scores coming in. Good, yeah. I'm going to take a break after this one now.
I have the two mics charging, so hopefully we'll have mics when you come back out.
And I'll charge his phone. So Anthony's 14 playing 18 here.
John Cahill
13.
is 13 going through there. Yeah.
Frank Deneen is 12 under on the course, but close. He's close on the 14th. So, and Gat Walsh 12 under on the course.
Yeah, heavy rain is coming.
Really?
Edward came from Mullingar half an hour ago. Torrential rain there, and you can see that's the area where it's coming from.
Okay. Good time for a break. Okay. And the afternoon session about to start. James Cleary, top of the hill, pitching 18. Anthony Galvin is just here. James, a good ball. Probably needs something coming in. So the all afternoon starters will be here by now, I'd say. Well, some coming. This is Anthony Galvin's ball, and that's what he's got left. And he's 14 under, so I'm corrected, which is 9 under with a bogey on 15. So you see what he posts, 94 or better. John Cal, as I said, 13 under. Now he had pitched to 10th and he was well off the back. So the back nine is not offering as many birdies as the front. A bit of chat around the green now. So Anthony for birdie for 15 under par. Just cautious that he wants it to go a bit. Okay, he's gone up to a couple of feet, but it's not gimme range as if you were playing a match play. The putt in it. So he'll have a putt for 94. So again, the afternoon competitors probably just waiting for the lads to finish on 18. 12:31 now. 12:30 is the start time on that one. So a lot of top players around there now. Brian Delaney, John Walsh is there. Damien Fleming is there. Kieran Earls. James. So he could have done with that as a disappointing finish from James. The 6 and 16, par and 17, par and 18. Really knocked all the momentum out of him. From a yeah, so there you heard the call. Philip Sweeney, Brian Delaney. So Anthony for 94. He's got it. Good score. 14 under par, 94. Round of applause. So guys, that is it for me. For Derek O'Driscoll, going to sign out here. And just keep an eye on PPY Facebook card, and we'll post what time we're going to come back for. And you can see the crowd around now beginning to build as the afternoon session goes out. And then it should be an exciting playoff then from there. Okay, thank you, Derek. Over and out.